Alright, before I actually get to the real part of this video, I just want to go ahead and say I know I'm not the greatest at Rainbow Six Siege. I know that I'm not really good at it, but I can confidently say that I am a decent player who is above average, and my rank proves that because I'm in the above average percentile of ranks in the game. Uh, and granted, that's not all me, and you'll see why I say that if you actually watch the rest of this video. And I was just wanting to put this disclaimer out there before I actually started my tips for it, that I'm not the top player in the world. I'm not the 10th player in the world. I'm probably not even in the top 1,000 players in the world. I mean, I'm definitely not in the top 1,000 players in the world. But I do think that I am good enough to be able to tell some things that help me be in the above average uh, ranks, and what helps me contend in the higher ranks. And I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope it helps. Alright, so my first bit of advice is use terrace hunt to warm up, and don't just do one terrace hunt. I would say do at least 3 terrace hunts, because the more that you do, obviously the more warmed up you're going to be, the more useful of a teammate you're going to be in ranked, or whatever you decide to play. So make sure whenever you go into terrace hunt that you're not just going through and like blowing through. Go in and try to practice your obviously your aiming, your recoil control, your ADS placement, which is like basically where your ADS is going to be once you zoom in, or where your reticle is going to be once you zoom in, and try practicing staying at head level. Obviously, if you're at head level, you'll immediately kill your opponent, and your team will have the upper hand. So, to sum it up, first bit of advice is use terrace hunt to warm up, and make sure you do enough of them to where you are actually warmed up and going to be a viable, useful teammate. Alright, and the next bit of advice is confidence. Confidence is key. You need to go into every fight not going, oh, this guy's going to kill me, but going, oh, I'm going to kill this guy. That'll help you just overall perform better if you have the confidence in yourself that you will win. If you know going into a fight, or if you say going into a fight, I'm going to get this guy, the more than likely, I would say you're going to come out of that fight winning it. And these 2 clips that are playing right now are just a clip of me and my buddy Nathan. We both were in a situation where the other team obviously thought they were going to win, but we went into the fights confidently and ended up coming out with the win. And so it's just basically gameplay to show you guys that confidence helps. And yeah, that's it. Alright, the next one, it's another one that's kind of pretty obvious, but it's one that you for some reason don't see a lot of people doing, and it's knowing the angles and the typical places people will hide, because if you can do that, then you can go into a fight more confidently, which, like I said before, is something that I think helps players become better, is confidence. But knowing your angles is also very important, whether it's on attacking or defending. Like here on Chalet, you know that, or I know that people like to typically hide behind these barrels, like right here. And because there's a tiny little angle that you can see through, and they can really get the jump on your opponent if they're not expecting you to be there. And so my tip is learn the angles, the strong ones, the weak ones, the ones that never work, the ones that always work, and find a counter to them. And honestly, the best thing to an angle, in my opinion, is to just pre-fire it. So let's say they're around this corner, you can just go ahead and pre-fire that whole section. And whether you hit them or not, you at least got them off of you, off of the angle. And so now you're in a better position to take this person out. Because now, if they're right here, they're trapped. If you can get them stuck in that corner, you almost guarantee will get that kill. If you just keep spraying at it, and you can hide behind this table. You can probably get shot through this table, but it's not gonna happen. And you can wait here, and if they run, well, free fire them through that wall. And if they don't run through the rest of that, well, now pretty much the only place they can hide is behind the soft wall or over in that corner. So once again, you can play that pre-fire and push them. Now, you don't always have to pre-fire and push. You can just pre-fire to get them off the angle to hopefully have them peek their head back up and just bap and get them. So my third tip, or a bit of advice, is know the angles and be prepared to counter any angle, whether there's an opponent there or not. You don't have to pre-fire them all, but I would recommend pre-firing the angles that you know opponents are going to be there. Now, number 4, I don't really have any clips of it because obviously I'm by myself right now, but having a good team helps beyond anything else. You need a team to win. There's no way, I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody's done it, but there's no way that you're just going to go 20-0 with your teammates having no assists whatsoever. You need your teammates to win the games. And however you find your team, that's on you. If you want to go in solo queue, try to find a group of people and become friends with them, or you use an app, it doesn't matter. But finding a team is basically a team that's good, a team that is around your skill level, so you're not carrying them constantly. But finding a team that is decent, willing to improve, has good teamwork, like that's the most important thing, and just overall has fun with the game. Because if your team's way too serious, you guys are going to get aggravated with each other whenever somebody does something stupid. So find some people who are willing to have some fun and willing to lose. Because I can say with me and my friends, we're a good team. We win often. But whenever we like really try and lose, we get aggravated with each other and start putting the blame on everybody else except the person who the blame belongs to. And so, but whenever we're just having fun and goofing off and enjoying the game, but also trying, but not to an unbelievable amount, we have fun and we enjoy it. And whenever we lose, it's not like a bad thing. Granted, yeah, it sucks that we lost, but it's not as a dent to us. It doesn't bother us as much. And in turn, whenever you're just having fun and you're still trying, but not to the point of you're sweating and filling up whole bottles and whatnot, whenever you win, it's still, you still feel good about the win, and you know that your team did it together. And obviously this one is going to be the longest one, because having a good team is the most important thing in Siege, or at least to me it is, because like I said, you're not going to be able to do everything by yourself. You need a team to help you, and you need a team that can work off of each other. So, tip number 4, and the most important one, is have a good team. Alright, 5th and final tip, don't suck. Simple as that, alright? Just don't suck. And you won't. If you don't suck, obviously you're not bad at the game. And yeah, that's my 5th and final tip. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this helps. And sorry that all the clips were just me by myself. I don't really have any clips on my new PlayStation, so I can't give you any clips in the background to help you understand what I mean. But I hope this helps you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.